Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MWMB. That stands for middle-aged white men
bitching.
Middle-aged
I'm
white
sorry,
men.
Alex. I forgot. In your case, crying.
Oh boy, it's going to be that kind of a show, isn't it?
This is the special post-apocalyptic episode of MWMB.
Yeah, this is where we take the liberal, throw him up against the fence, and yeah, I know. Bark like a dog.
You know what? And it's still going on. Wait, was it 2 weeks ago? A week ago? Whenever it was. It's still going on Facebook. The same phony news sites from Macedonia put on by teens in Mitrova are still on there. And they're going, yeah, look. I'm like, oh my God. I'm sorry, you're speechless. This is the first time you're speechless.
You know, I've been speechless more or less since Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some more wine.
Yeah, I'm drinking diet soda. I don't want to get so inebriated that when the stormtroopers come, I can't run.
So, hey, Alex, you know, it was great recording live with you the other week. I enjoyed your city. I enjoyed visiting. I'd love to come back. You have a great little operation there. And Jennifer was wonderful. I really loved it. And hence our new format.
Yeah, that's really good. What is the kabuki theater you're doing there?
I'm framing myself.
Oh, okay. It's like, yeah, I got it. Like, yeah, okay.
Hey, speaking of framing themselves, who won the election?
Breitbart News. Breitbart News won the election.
If there's one thing I agree with you on, that's that one.
No, you can't agree with me. If you think I'm a baby for complaining about all of this, but you agree with me on Breitbart News, then obviously I must have some grain of legitimacy in what I'm complaining about here. This does not feel like your typical Republican versus Democrat crap. I'm sorry, this feels like, liberals have been, I see you rolling your eyes. Liberals have been crying wolf for years and years and years, but this feels like this feels like it to me. So I'm glad you're so sanguine, because what I've been saying to everybody is, hey, yeah, I hear the baby. What I've been saying to the Trump voters is, look.
You need a safe space.
Nope, I'm done. I'm finished. It's up to you guys to protect the democracy right now. And if you can do it and I'm wrong, hey, I'm as happy as a pig in mud.
Excuse me, constitutional republic.
I'll settle for the constitutional republic. I just want my right to, the right that nobody ever talks about on the other side, that right to free speech and the right not to get beaten up for saying what you believe.
Yeah, but we've been beating each other up for decades.
It is about time, I think, that liberals started to exercise their constitutional rights under the Second Amendment, because that's the other thing that's got me nervous.
I got some
nobody on our side knows how to shoot
Jennifer?
for shit.
Where's Jennifer when we need her? I've got a couple of great news stories, too.
Oh.
Beep, 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 beep. Twice this month, when thugs have gone into pizza shops to rob them, some citizen there who happens to have a concealed weapons permit shot them dead. I mean, it's like, this is great.
Oh, this is awesome. I always wanted to live in a Western.
I'll have a Stromboli and a 38.
Yeah, this is great, because I always wanted to live in a Western. This is terrific. This is exactly what I always wanted.
This is the kind of news that, just is not put out there enough.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry. You can go back to your election now. Hey, you know what? I have two words as far as the election, because, not all I've read about, but, many things I've read on the internet and listened to other people, not you, Alex, is, it's going to be terrible. He's going to do this. First of all, the guy hasn't taken office yet. So I have two words. Dick Cheney. Do you remember him? My God, he shot a lawyer. He shot a lawyer, and we thought he was fantastic.
I'm so happy that you can be so sanguine about all
Do
this.
you know who this guy is?
Yes, that's Warren G. Harding, the
He
star.
sold the Navy's oil reserves to his buddies. He was so damn corrupt. How about this guy?
Yeah, not only that, did he sold the Navy's... Wait. Warren G. Harding sold the Navy's oil reserves and ushered in two more Republicans after he was done. So, and by the way, when they were finished with...
And I have hookers coming to the White House too. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, and when they were done, by the way, I will say we had this neat little thing called the Great Depression, but that's none of my business.
That was Hoover. Anyway, how about this guy?
It just magically happened. Yes, that's James Buchanan.
Single-handedly probably responsible for starting the Civil War.
Yeah, because
we've had some terrible presidents.
Really?
Luckily, we have. There's two of them. Luckily,
no, I meant the Civil War. You really think that James Buchanan is single-handedly responsible for starting the Civil War?
He did nothing for 4 years and let you it's just Southern pride, let you guys get away with everyone, seize the armories, keep out in the fields. He did nothing. And then it was all somehow Lincoln had to fix it. kind of like you say Obama had to fix the economy after Bush.
Wow.
I just complimented you.
I know that it was sort of a backhanded compliment, but I'm still just stunned. But anyway, go ahead. Yeah, hey,
how about this guy? Do you know this guy?
Yeah, that's Donald Trump without his wig.
That's his
Uh-huh. Think about it.
No, thinking about it.
I want a man like Donald. I want a man like Donald.
And surprise, surprise, surprise. And when they investigate, it looks like, oh no, the Kremlin really wasn't backing him up that much. But anyway, let's go over the 10 things the president-elect wants to do in his first 100 days.
Okay.
Well, let's just go over a couple of them. Let's go over the first one. Impose term limits on Congress. Wait. He can't, because it's got to be a constitutional amendment, a change to the Constitution. And first, the Congress has to vote on it to put it to the states. And I can see, wait a minute, here's Mitch McConnell. How many chins have I got? Here's Mitch McConnell. He's going, I'm going to vote myself out of a job. No, they're not going to do it. It's not going to happen. Excuse me.
Great. Next, what else you got for me? You're cheering me up. This is working. I'm starting to feel human again.
Deport 2 or 3 million aliens. Well, okay, let's start with, what the hell is her name? Not the
Michelina Davina Trump?
His wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Michelle Obama.
Yeah. Well, I think she was Nigerian too. But so anyway, I don't get all upset about all his promises, because if you look at it, I don't think he can keep a fraction of them. And even he's backpedaling on the Affordable Care Act. He's backpedaling on the I don't know, maybe we just. And if you actually ever read his book, he did everything that was in his book. If the DNC had actually bought a copy, they could have gotten one like on eBay for half the price. If they read it, they would know what he was doing. It says, never apologize, always shout the loudest, always make unreasonable demands, and then when you back down a little bit, you seem like it's chapter by chapter. Like, instead of I don't know what the hell they were doing. Instead of Wasserman, plotting against Bernie Sanders, if she was reading the damn book, they would have known what to expect. It's their own fault. It's their own fault.
You know who else wrote a book we should have read in advance?
George Washington?
Yes. Anyway,
the Bible.
George Washington wrote the Bible?
That just reminded me of Trump's speech there at Liberty University. the two most popular books, his book in the Bible. Yeah, I read it. 2 Corinthians.
2 Corinthians walk into a bar. The one says to the other, it'll be great.
It's okay, babies. It's okay. Oh. Anyway.
Hey, Jim?
Yeah. Yes, Alex. I'm sorry. I've been ranting. Go ahead.
Never pick a fight with a man who buys sound effects by the barrel.
I know. That's the only sound effects I've got. And I downloaded it for free. Hey, speaking of men with sound effects by the barrel, speaking of barrels, did you see where the North Koreans made a formal protest to the Chinese to stop calling Kim Jong-un Kim Fatty 3? And they had to start blocking Google's, whatever China Google sites are. Google. Google. No, that's American Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
They stopped blocking that site so they couldn't download Kim Fatty 3 or Kim Fatty 2 or Kim Fatty 1. It's now against the law to call the guy Kim Fatty.
Well, I should hope so. And that's just his rap name. Wait till they start talking. Wait till they start talking about his weight.
He's the only fat guy in the country.
I'm Kim Fat. Well, what do you want? He ate his uncle.
It's a family show, or else I was going to say, well, nobody's seen his wife in a while either.
Yeah. She's probably just stuck to his backside.
She's in the back like this.
Yes, no, I saw that, and I suppose that now that the election is done and we have about 70 days or so until President Trump, we can slowly get back to normal. And I hope to God, Jim, I hope to God, Jim, that you're right.
70 days to get used to saying President Trump.
I hope to God. Yeah. I hope to God that you are right and that our constitutional system of checks and balances comes in and preserves our liberty, at least after a fashion. And I also rely on genuine conservatives like yourself and others to recognize if our constitutional liberties are being put at threat by some kind of populist demagogue and stand up against them. I know that you will. I know that you're good people. I know I can trust you with our future. And I'm trying to say all this with a safe, straight face.
Are you wearing pants?
No. No. My local Republican Party told me I wasn't allowed to wear them anymore. Yes, sir. May I have another, sir?
It's 4 years, Alex, and a lot can happen in 4 years. Who knows what, but it's eventually everybody's got to come together and work for the better of the country, whether it's with or without them, but the country's got to survive. We've survived bad guys before. This too will pass, kind of like a gallstone.
Or some bad sushi. I stole your joke.
You took my gas station sushi.
I was waiting. You were setting yourself up for the gas station sushi story, and I was just waiting, and you drove right past it.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
I've made bad choices before, like buying sushi from a gas station.
It's all right. This too shall pass. And when it does, try to be near a bathroom. Anyway, I have no idea how long we've rambled on because I forgot to set a timer. Do you have
14 minutes? We've done 14 minutes. We're at our peak here.
We are at the end of what a human being can legally be forced to endure of our show. And so while the Constitution,
take the children out of the room.
That's right. So while the Constitution still holds, the writ still runs, we probably better back it off. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Alex Geoffories.
Jim the Hammer.
Jim the Hammer.
Vote for Jim the Hammer 2020.
Yeah, there we go. What do you got to lose? Anyway,
what do you got to lose? At this point, nothing.
No, and that's it. Hopefully this will be a regular occurrence now. And thanks for joining us, those of you that made it this far for this post-election, post-apocalyptic episode of MWMB.
Say goodnight, Alex.
Good night, Alex. Good night.